Today on the Bluffton News, we're going to get a snapshot of Bluffton, and Paul Cifaldi takes us inside the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Welcome to the Bluffton News. I'm Anneliza Itkor, and we have a lot to cover: business, entertainment, and of course the latest local news. But first, let's start with Bluffton's current headlines. The Don Ryan Center for Innovation faces a transition as Director Jordan Berliner resigned last week. Berliner said Friday he wants to return to the business world where he has more than 30 years of experience. Town Manager Anthony Barrett said Mark Orlando, Bluffton's Deputy Town Manager, will step in as the Technology Incubator's director until a new one is recruited. 52 Beaufort County School District athletes from this year's graduating class have accepted college scholarship offers from a total of 33 colleges and universities around the nation. Those scholarships were offered by schools as near as the University of South Carolina Beaufort and as distant as the Air Force Academy in Colorado. Scholarships were awarded in football, soccer, lacrosse, cross-country, track, swimming, wrestling, basketball, baseball, golf, tennis, volleyball, and ROTC. While South Carolina continues to struggle behind the nation, the Palmetto State's jobless picture is improving. Last Friday, unemployment figures were released by the South Carolina Department of Employment and Workforce. The data shows a jump in tourism jobs has driven a 0.4% drop in South Carolina's unemployment rate, which state leaders are heralding as the state's largest month-to-month jobless rate decline since 1987. The state's unemployment rate in April declined from 8.4 to 8%, trailing the U.S. rate of 7.5 in April. Beaufort County's unemployment rate during this period dropped from 6.5 to 6.1, while Jasper's rate dropped from 7.4 to 6.7%. 8-year-old Leo Vanoni was diagnosed with leukemia last August. His mother, Kelly, is a teacher at Bluffton Elementary School. At the behest of a hospital social worker, she entered Leo's wish to go to Disney World to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. With the help of students at Bluffton Elementary, that wish is coming true. In September, the Vanonis will be heading to Disney World, taking a vacation from the constant trips to see doctors in Charleston. Last Friday, Bluffton Middle Principal Patricia Frieda presented a donation of $6,331 to the Make-A-Wish South Carolina Kids for Wish Kids program. The school participated in the Make-A-Wish program as a school incentive to promote the community and help others. Bluffton Middle hosted a luncheon and check presentation ceremony for Leo and Make-A-Wish. Through a partnership with Trusted Choice, the company gave a donation that matched the students' efforts. The opening of Camp Lake Jasper has been pushed back to Memorial Day weekend so the lakeside pool can be expanded in order to accommodate additional guests at the RV Resort Park. An April 1st grand opening had been set for the 20-acre RV resort project behind Coastal Carolina Hospital on Red Dam Road. Camp Lake Jasper is a redevelopment of a failed townhome project made into an upscale RV park. The land was previously approved for a more than 100-unit townhouse neighborhood. Camp Lake Jasper was named to honor and promote the county. The resort can accommodate parking for 105 RVs and offers typical amenities such as bathroom and laundry facilities, along with a swimming pool, hiking trails, a fishing dock, and general store. As a new resort nestled alongside the large county park and nature reserve, the park and a 20-acre Clearwater lake provide a natural backdrop to the campground. And here's what's happening around the state. A Charlotte high school teacher plans to press charges against a student she accuses of hitting her in the face during an amusement park field trip. The incident happened earlier this month while students and teachers from Charlotte's Vance High School waited to enter Carowinds. The 39-year-old teacher reported she told the 18-year-old student she'd have to wait to get off the bus and use the bathroom. The student yelled profanities and threatened to slap the teacher. The student then hit the teacher in the face with a mobile phone in her hand, causing the teacher's lip to swell. The South Carolina Highway Patrol is investigating why a passenger tumbled out of a moving car on Interstate 95 and died after landing in front of a tractor trailer. The fatal incident happened Sunday evening near the Jasper County community of Yemisi. Southbound traffic on I-95 was rerouted for almost 3 hours. The female passenger was riding in a southbound 1993 Buick four-door driven by a 58-year-old Savannah, Georgia man. The unidentified female came out of the moving car and was struck and killed by a Freightliner tractor-trailer heading southbound in the next lane. Some lucky person walked into a Publix supermarket in suburban Florida over the past few days and bought a ticket now worth an estimated $590.5 million, the highest Powerball jackpot in history. Whoever has the ticket hadn't come forward as of Sunday afternoon. The ticket holder can't claim the prize until Monday when the agency opens, and frequently people do not come forward until they've contacted an attorney and accountant to get their affairs in order. The winning numbers were 10, 13, 14, 22, and 52 with a Powerball of 11. The world's largest jackpot was a $656 million Mega Millions jackpot in March of 2012. For more information on these headlines and more, please check out the media sources you see listed on your screen. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Coming up, Lynne Hummell of the Bluffton Sun has the details on the stories that has everyone talking as the Bluffton News brings you hot off the presses, and Shellie West-Hodges brings us the Bluffton Business Report.
Welcome to Brown Golf, where playing here has its rewards. Purchase a 20-round package of golf prior to May 1st, 2013, and receive a full day with yours truly. That's 18 holes of golf, 2-hour mini school, and lunch. To purchase that package, go to browngolfmanagement.com. That's browngolfmanagement.com. Now, let's go humble the golf course.
Welcome back to the Bluffton News. Today on Hot Off the Presses, Lynne Hummell joins us from the Bluffton Sun. So Lynne, it has been an exciting, interesting week in Bluffton. We got to start off talking about American Idol. That's our big news.
Oh, absolutely. How excited everybody is for Candace Glover. She is the American Idol. And everybody I know is excited about it. Everybody that I know watched the show and saw what a knockout performance that she gave on Wednesday. And of course, America voted, and she is our American Idol.
I think one of the coolest things about the story of Candace is this is a girl from a small island, St. Helena Island, and yet it is amazing how many people sort of know her through different situations, because she was at TCL as a student, and so one of the women that works at TCL is in our church choir and was talking all about what a terrific young woman she is and how everybody's so excited for her. I just love it that our community has embraced her as much as she has embraced us. Absolutely.
And having met her in person just briefly in a press conference before her hometown concert a couple of weeks ago, I found that she is as lovely and as humble as she appears on TV during the competition. She was just very grateful for all the outpouring of love and support for her, and she's just pretty cool. She's going to do us well. She's going to be a shining star for Beaufort County.
Well, what a terrific story. All right, so that is such a great, fun, exciting, lovely story. Now we're going to take a little bit of a turn here and talk a little bit about that gun raffle we were talking about last week. What's new with that?
That's right. Well, the rifle raffle has been shot down. The club, the Republican Club, Bluffton Republican Club, has decided to suspend ticket sales for the gun giveaway, citing concerns that the raffle fundraiser violates state law. And as a matter of fact, it does. Raffles are indeed illegal in South Carolina because it's considered gambling. And we know that the only legal gambling in South Carolina is the education lottery. The club's vice president said that their promotion material never mentioned a raffle by name and that club members consider it to be more like a door prize. However, they say they will work within the parameters of the law to tweak the fundraiser so that it can continue.
You know, that's a very touchy subject. I mean, aside from the fact that they were raffling a gun, which I think certainly sparked some publicity for them, but the whole raffle thing, time after time, you will find with fundraising events that raffles are discussed and they can't be done. It's a very difficult rule to follow.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing us all the latest. We'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Okay, Anneliza, thanks.
We now join Shellie West-Hodges for this week's Bluffton Business Report.
Hi, I'm here today at a great place with my trusty steed, Silver, and we're at the Boys and Girls Club of Bluffton. Lots of fun, lots of activities, and great community service efforts from our Bluffton Rotarians.
Painting the bathrooms, putting oyster shell paths down, working in the garden, painting the safety posts outsides for the kids, you know, when people get picked up. And the cool thing about this is we've got 3 different clubs coming together, the Okatee Rotary Club, Hilton Head Island Rotary Club, and then the Bluffton Rotary Club. We're just spending Saturday morning out here helping the Boys and Girls Club, and we're happy to be doing it.
How do people get involved with the Bluffton Rotary?
Oh, you can come on out any day. We meet every Wednesday at 7:30 in the Rotary Community Center, which Bluffton Rotary Club built and gave to the town. Happy to have guests. You can check us out at our website, blufftonrotaryclub.org. You can find any member with a great yellow t-shirt with our new logo. They're easy to find.
It takes a village to raise a child, and we need everybody's help. We really do. So we're very appreciative of the Rotary. Stepping in the midst of all of this, it's been awesome. We believe that if we take those who need us most, those young people who need us most, and expose them to an outcome-driven club experience, that we will have the priority outcomes of academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good characters.
Like, I have like a whole bunch of friends here, and the staff members are great, and instead of just being here for the money, they actually care about the kids. I really like that. This place is basically family.
What I really like about the Boys and Girls Club is the staff, because I feel like they're family to me. They're nice to me. They really care about us more than anything. My favorite thing about the Boys and Girls Club is being there for other people.
They treat us like their own children. They care for us. They help us with anything we need help with. They help us with problems. There's special things like you get an opportunity to do your homework, and they do this thing called Teen Late Night every Friday.
Our members are from the ages of 6 to 18 years of age, and in the summertime, that's the time we really love to play real hard. If you go to supportachildbluffton.com, you should be able to get a lot of information from there.
It's not too late to register your kids for summer. It's just a couple of weeks away. And this is Shellie West-Hodges with the Greater Bluffton Chamber, and it's back to you.
That's great, Shellie. Thanks. When we return, we'll take a look inside Snap magazine, and we're also going to find out everything we need to know about the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Have you noticed all of the people, activity, construction, and new business on Buckwalter Parkway? Buckwalter Place is a 94-acre knowledge-based, mixed-use, new town development in Bluffton, South Carolina, and is the focus and nexus of a significant amount of economic, commercial, governmental, educational, entertainment, social, and cultural activity in southern Beaufort County. If you haven't already, visit Buckwalter Place and experience it for yourself. Buckwalter Place. Live well. Connected.
Well, we have another exciting newsmaker joining us, Laurie Blake, who is the publisher and general manager of Snap Hilton Head, a very exciting, relatively new business here in the area, but I'm sure you've seen him around. Laurie, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about what Snap does in the area?
Well, what Snap does is it really is the yearbook of the community, and we go out and we cover the good news of the community in that the local events, often sponsored by local businesses, but benefiting local charities and nonprofit organizations in their attempt to do the good work that they do in the community. Needless to say, in this area, it is just an incredible number of organizations, and there's always something going on. What we do is we capture the good news.
I know that people really look forward to your issues that come out. What is it? I mean, is it just something as simple as seeing your picture taken?
You know, it really is. You know, people have there's just a natural curiosity. People want to see if they're in the paper, whether or not their kids are in the paper, whether there's somebody they know who's in the paper, what events happened, and the various things that went on with them.
Well, obviously, I'm also at a lot of events in the area, and it seems that wherever I am, you guys are there. I don't know how you cover all this stuff. What do you have coming up in the June issue?
Actually, some of the exciting things that are coming up in the June issue, the Palmetto Bluff actually started their summer music series, and the Jazz Corner in support of the Jazz Foundation of the Low Country, where they're performing, as well as sort of the local Jazz Foundation, Junior Jazz Foundation band. Items such as the Taste of Bluffton, which was a tremendous success put on by the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce, through their leadership program, launched their Dubois Park project, and of course the incredible Mayfest festivities that really define Bluffton.
All right. Now, you're covering a lot of ground. What is your actual geographic area?
The actual geographic area is from 170 through to the beach. We're very hyper-local, community-focused, so it includes Bluffton and through to the beach on Hilton Head Island.
Now, I'm curious, are people sometimes reluctant to have their picture taken, or, you know, are they want to know how it's going to be used, particularly when you're taking pictures of children? How do you handle all that?
I think that's a really good question. I think it's important that people be aware of it, particularly considering social media and, you know, the concerns associated with how a picture would be distributed. We legally are required to ask if we can take the picture. If people say yes and look at the camera, they've given us our consent. The thing with children is that every time we have to ask for parental or guardian permission to photograph kids, and that's the way it should be.
Terrific. Well, Laurie, thanks so much. It was great having you with us today.
Thanks very much for the opportunity.
I'm so pleased to welcome Paul Cifaldi, who is the Area Director of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, also known as the FCA. Now, Paul, this is an organization that some people in the area may not be familiar with. Why don't you start off by giving us a little background on the FCA?
Sure. Well, actually, FCA is a national organization. It's a ministry, a sports ministry, that's been around for nearly 60 years. And we've been in the Low Country now for about 7 years and really have had a presence for about the last three and a half years. And we are the world's largest sports ministry.
All right. Now, where are you specifically involved in the Bluffton and Hilton Head areas?
Well, we go to where the kids are at, and that is the schools. So we're largely involved in all of the middle and high schools, public and private, and in the Boys and Girls Club. And we work with kids of all ages and use the vehicle of athletics to reach them with the gospel message.
That's really cool. All right. Now, this summer, is the FCA doing anything in particular?
Well, our big thing during the summer is sending kids to camp. FCA has about 400 different camps around the country and regionally, and we send kids to leadership camp, to football camp, to cheerleading camp, and it's a time of inspiration and perspiration and a great chance for the kids to get out of their box here at home and get away and actually have a chance to work on their sport and maybe to quiet down a little bit and hear from God.
Now, an event that the FCA does get a fair amount of press about, I've definitely heard of it, is the Week of Champions. Is that coming up?
Yes, we are so excited. The Week of Champions is June 17th through the 21st, and this is its 35th year, and FCA is now the host of this great camp. It's for kids, boys and girls, ages 8 to 12, and we have 7 different sports, baseball, basketball, football, soccer, cheerleading, golf, and tennis. We have locations at the Hilton Head High School, the Bluffton High School, and out at the Ridgeland Boys and Girls Clubs, and just a great time. We're expecting almost 1,000 young people to participate. And if people are interested, they can go to our website, www.southcoastalfca.org/WOC for Week of Champions and find out more information.
Well, and you always get some great names attached to that event. Let's wrap it up real quick here. Adults, how can they participate? Volunteers, how do we help?
Well, we really need some adult volunteers for this Week of Champions, and then we also need them in other ways. And they can reach me at 843-290-9801, and we'd really appreciate the help.
Hey, Paul, thanks so much for joining us. I learned a lot today.
Hey, thank you so much.
After the break, Kim Viljac has been hard at work finding all kinds of fun on the horizon in our Bluffton Entertainment Report.
How's the air temp at your house? Hotter? Colder? Never fear, Season 7 at Covert Air is now underway. If your home is not in the comfort zone, we can be on the scene today. Clean a little coil, find a little leak. If it's over the hill, replace it. Summer's coming, have no worries. Sit back, relax, and stay cool. Covert Air to the rescue. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back. Kim Viljac is now going to bring us an entertainment report that's going to have you saying, thank you very much.
Hey guys, this is Kim Viljac with WHHI for the Bluffton Entertainment Report. And Elvis is in the house. And we just rode in style. Elvis, welcome to Bluffton.
How's everybody doing out there, man? We just had a great show here at Old Town Dispensary. I'm cruising around in a 68 Caddy, just having a good time with the top down. Come out and see us at Old Town Dispensary, and we'll have some fun, and really appreciate all your help and everything, okay?
How was Elvis? Was he not an awesome Elvis?
Oh, he rocked the house. Everybody was looking directly at him the whole time. We were dancing, we were singing. It was so much fun. We had a great time.
That's right. Are you guys an Elvis fan back there?
Oh, yeah. Love Elvis.
Was he not great?
He was. He was
I've never
fun.
seen the dispensary.
Elvis, it's Viva Los Bluffton.
Only fools, only rushing, but I know I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
We have had a great time. And this is more than fun. This is something that is near and dear to our hearts. And I'm here with Thomas Viljac, and I wanted him to tell you a little bit about what a lot of these proceeds go to. Thomas, tell us about MARSOC.
Well, MARSOC is the 3rd Marine Special Operations Group stationed out of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. And here at the bar, a lot of personal friends of mine are active duty service members that we actually mix it up with a lot, and we support these guys with their families or children that they actually leave behind when they go overseas. So half of the proceeds tonight in the VIP section go to the MARSOC Foundation. And one more thing, the MARSOC guys would want me to tell you, always keep your powder dry.
We had a great time out here in Bluffton, and if you're an Elvis fan and you weren't here, boy, did you miss it. We had so much fun. Not to worry, I will keep you posted when he is back. Thanks, back to you.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks for joining us for the news program that is all Bluffton all the time. I'm Anneliza Itkor for the Bluffton News. We'll see you next time.